so sorry for the poor lighting, but we're doing this by candlelight tonight. It's 11 o'clock here, so this is quite a late night reading. I'm going away tomorrow until Tuesday, so I just wanted to do a check-in for kind of like the weekend, and we'll just see what's going on in the collective. Okay, just gonna pull cards kind of like intuitively, not really got any plan for any kind of idea of spread. Okay, we've got the Death and the Ten of Swords here, so straight away I am getting that this is very past for me, this isn't present energy, so there has been a complete ending to something, complete transformation. Something really had to die to kind of give way to the new. So yeah, there's been a complete ending for you basically, and this has been really hard. You know, you felt like you hit rock bottom, but I'm getting here with the Death card that someone's coming in to offer you an apology. There's actually quite a few people here, so I'm getting that lots of people didn't think you were capable of doing this transformation. Lots of people really kind of like doubted you and your ability, doubted your strength, and now you have risen from the ashes, been through a complete rebirth, and literally everyone who doubted you is now like, I'm sorry, I didn't expect this. Wow, they're just kind of like in awe of you. Okay, so we'll see what else we've got coming through. Eight of Pentacles here. So this has been hard work, but you are nearly there. You've worked really hard on this transformation, on these changes. Wow, and let's see, what are these changes for? For lovers. So straight away, someone has been working really hard to manifest this relationship. So, okay, we're getting here with the Ten of Swords that there was a breakup, or maybe not even a breakup of a relationship, but there was something here that happened for both of you where you really kind of like just hit rock bottom. Like both of you felt so low, like you didn't really know which way to turn, which way to look, what was going on, and that triggered this rebirth, this complete transformation. Now that transformation has been completed, we have someone who is very close to finishing a project, and that project is a relationship. This is such a strong relationship with the Lovers card here. Like, this is, you know, sacred union. It is a divine love. Literally everything that you've wished for. And you've been patient. So the feminine here has been very patient, and really had to kind of like learn to love herself. She's getting ready to kind of harvest all of this. So all these seeds that she's planted, we have here that the masculine is working hard to bring this relationship together, and the feminine, okay, she's pretending to look away. So if you look here, I know it's dark, but she's kind of like looking away and trying to pretend that she hasn't noticed all these pentacles that have just blossomed and bloomed, and that's kind of what she's at. So the feminine here that I'm channeling, she's like, okay, I'm just going to look away and pretend that I haven't noticed that all this is happening around me. I'll pretend to be surprised when this comes about. But this feminine feels it coming, feels things coming together, feels her masculine working hard, and feels this relationship coming quite closely. Because she wished for this. She literally dreamed of this happening. She knew it was going to happen because she's manifested this. She's put those wishes out there. So that's why she's going to pretend to be surprised. Okay, we've got the Seven of Swords here. So I'm just going to ask my guys what this is about. So this is about, I have it here underneath the Eight of Pentacles. So I'm getting here, the masculine is working hard because he realises that he walked away from something. He walked away from this relationship when he didn't need to. Well, he feels like he didn't need to. There is a reason why everything happens. So I strongly believe that you know, if there was a breakup or if you kind of decided not to pursue a relationship, then there was a reason for it and it was necessary at the time. But now this masculine here, he's really kind of like looking back on the past and just wishing that he could have that opportunity again. But even whilst he's thinking that, he's still working hard to create this opportunity to bring it about again. Wow, okay, going to take these two together. We have Ace of Swords and Nine of Cups. So there's going to be clarity coming in. There's going to be a new beginning. It is going to kind of come out of nowhere, really, because the Divine Masculine now wants his wish fulfillment. He wants to be here with everything kind of like set and stable. This masculine doesn't like the uncertainty, so he doesn't like not knowing what's going on. So this is because I feel like before he might have walked away from this connection and this relationship because it overwhelmed him. As he walked away, he felt like he was the one making the right decision, he was in control, but now he's realising that actually he doesn't. He just wants to go back. He just wants to go back to this past. But he knows that he can't go back, so now the only way is forwards. So he's got to bring about this new beginning, but that new beginning can only happen once there's been a conversation, once the truth has come out, really. So this Swords is about clarity. You know, this isn't the Ace of Cups I'm getting, because we don't need emotions. Right now we need strength and clarity, and that's what the feminines here need to move us forwards, and the masculines know that. And then here with the Nine of Cups, we do have wish fulfillment, so that is kind of, again, what the masculines are desiring for this connection. Okay, so that's what's kind of going on. That's a bit of an overview of the reading, and now we're going to go into detail. So we're going to pull some more cards now for this weekend. We're going to see what we can expect. So I'm going to look at the feminine's energy first. We're going to see what we can expect now for the rest of the week for the feminines. Ace of Wands, so we have another new beginning, and the butterfly here, I'm getting, you know, transformation, completion, that rebirth we went through. This is also, I'm getting that you both are now kind of like emerging from your cocoon. You're ready for, you know, for this kind of like fresh start, this new beginning. There's a lot of passion here, a lot of love here. I feel like sometimes you don't actually realise how much you both love each other, because you're so kind of focused on your own feelings. You forget that your twin feels the same feelings as you do, because they are your divine mirror. So all this kind of like overwhelming love that you feel, they feel as well. We've got the Strength card here, and I just feel like whatever has happened between you, this cycle has brought about you know, such a transformation for the feminine. They've really stepped into their power, and kind of like, okay, so the message I'm getting here from my guides is this feminine here has been watching this lion sleep. Sorry, I know the lighting's bad. I'll try and hold it this way so you can get the candle light. So this feminine here has been watching this lion sleep. The lion here represents the masculine. She's literally, this feminine has been awakened for some time and has been waiting there for the masculine to awaken. Like, so I can't force this on you. I can't tell you about twin flames. Like, I might have tried in the past and you just didn't get it. So I literally have to wait for you to wake up. And that's what this is. So the feminines have been waiting for their masculine basically to awaken. Okay, we're going to get some more for this weekend. This one definitely, oh, these two want to come out. And what do we have here? Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Four of Wands is the Union card. Four of Pentacles, I'm getting straight away. The rest of this week, there is a very secure foundation being built for you both, which is going to lead you towards union. So, okay, and this is the masculine here. There's a male in this card. This is the masculine here that's building this, or that's laying this foundation for union. There's going to be a lot to celebrate. I feel like when you two come together, you know, it is going to move quickly. I feel like you've both spent long enough apart, really. You've both spent long enough apart, and you both know that you know, you want each other, so why waste time? You know, for some of you there's going to be proposals happening quite quickly and serious commitments, maybe moving in together. You're going to be like, we wasted enough time, let's start our kind of like forever now. These two cards that came out just then, we've got Ace of Swords again and King of Wands. So this is about the masculines really, you know, offering that clarity, that new beginning, giving the feminines some kind of understanding. There's going to be some kind of conversation happening here. So I'm going to look at the masculines for this week. I'm going to see what's going on for them. So we'll look for the rest of this week. Okay, we've got the Tower here and the World. So the masculines for the rest of this week, they're just going to keep having, it's literally going to be like lightning bolts just coming in and just hitting them to really kind of like push them out of their comfort zone now into this new cycle, because there's been a completion here. You're ready to kind of start your journey back towards each other. And for masculines who aren't going to take action or are resisting taking action, we've got the Tower here, which is going to give them kind of like the bolt of lightning that they need to get moving. You know, they can't hide from this anymore, they can't push these feelings aside, everything is being brought to the surface. So for the rest of this week, especially with Mercury going direct again, there's going to be a sudden flash of lightning that hits them and they're going to really see the truth of this connection. The Page of Swords. So this is as the Divine Masculine kind of goes through this Tower kind of like awakening, we have Page of Swords and Seven of Wands. So they're going to really just be getting ready to work hard, to cut away all the things that have been holding them back, and start working hard. This is, okay, the masculines for the rest of this week or after this week, they're going to be realising that this is going to be a challenge now to bring you two back together, but they are fully prepared for it and they're excited for it. They're looking forward to starting this relationship again, doing the flirting, the chasing, all of that again, kind of like really getting to know each other from the beginning. They're seeing this as a fresh start with the World card here. There's been a completion, there's a new start coming, and this, you know, they're going to really enjoy working hard to win their feminine back. So many aces are coming out. So we have the Ace of Cups here and the Queen of Swords. There is a loving new beginning coming your way. This is literally what the feminine has been waiting for. This is like such wonderful mirroring as well here at the bottom. So for the feminines we have Ace of Swords, King of Wands, masculines, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords. So you're both ready for this new beginning. Feminines, you very much desire truth here with the Ace of Swords and you being in this Queen of Swords energy. You desire truth, and the Divine Masculines are just feeling so much passion and love. They're overwhelmed with their emotions, and they're really ready. So I got the Queen of Swords kind of like maybe a couple of weeks ago, and this is for the feminines who really stepped out of their comfort zone, told their masculine their true feelings, and then was like, okay, I've said my piece now, you know exactly how I feel, but I can't bring us together, that's your job. So I've told you how I feel and now it's up to you to kind of like take the next step. And this is that feminine who's given her truth and now she's waiting to hear back, like, so what's the answer? Well, the answer is there is a very loving new beginning coming. You know, this cup is literally pouring over because it is so full of love. It's so full that they can't contain it anymore. So that's why this conversation is going to come about. That's why we're getting this clarity. So that's for this week. I'm going to pull some fairy tarot cards just to see, so a probable outcome for this week, and then we'll look, just pull a card for kind of like the week after. So a probable outcome for this week and for this collective. I'm going to take these two. Princess of Summer and Strength card. Princess of Summer says, a new relationship or emotional experience. Strength. This is the Strength card here we've got for the feminines. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. So the probable outcome for this week, I just keep being drawn to those words, a new relationship or emotional experience. There could be, we've got the Ace of Cups here, there could be an emotional conversation taking place, or a new relationship or a new kind of cycle starting that's going to bring you two back together. But there's going to be big changes happening, especially next week. I feel like this week is kind of preparing for it. Okay, let's see after this week. Let's see after this week what we can expect. So going into next week, what can we expect for this collective? Ace of Summer. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. This week we have a new relationship or emotional experience. Next week we have the beginning of a new intimate relationship. It couldn't be clearer really. Like, there is, and on the bottom of the card, the bottom of the deck here, we have unity. And this card for me, it is like the Hierophant in traditional tarot, but I just see the word unity, union, coming together. So this week and next week, some of you are really going to be stepping into this new cycle. There's new beginnings happening everywhere because the masculines are really being forced out of their comfort zone now with these tower moments. The truth is being illuminated to them and they can't deny it anymore. I can't believe it. We've literally got a new relationship and the beginning of a new intimate relationship. There's so many positive signs that, you know, this is coming together now, that, you know, we're moving into a cycle of relationships being reborn, or just starting out. And this doesn't mean there's going to necessarily be like serious commitment, but it means that there's going to be just a new beginning here that's coming. Okay, I just want to look at, use my numerology cards. We're going to just ask for the rest of this week. So what is happening in the collective for the rest of this week? Okay, we are going to take all of these. A time for healing. Confidence is your key to success. Nothing is yet set in stone. You and your loved ones are safe. So straight away I'm getting that the rest of this week, you know, you need to keep healing because there is a new relationship taking place in your life. Be confident, really believe in your dreams. And a reminder that nothing is yet set in stone. So that's about, you know, don't try and force this. You know, it's time to ride the wave, go with the flow, let this happen naturally. You know, this is not saying, okay, I promise you that by the end of this week you're going to be in a relationship. It's just like, just go with the flow now, surrender. You know it's coming, so maybe don't ask too many questions about it. That's probably the message that I'm getting. Okay, going to do some romance angel cards now, so we'll just see what is going on for the rest of this week. Okay, I'm being urged, we're going to get a card for the masculines actually. And as I say that, this card flies out because our message from the masculines is let go of control issues because they want to take control. So, yeah, allow this situation to unfold naturally, which is exactly what I just said. So the reason why I got that card from the masculines is because it's literally a direct message from them saying let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally because you know I'm your soulmate, your twin flame. You know that we're going to be together, so you don't need to control this anymore. We're just going to have a card of guidance, I feel, now for the Divine Feminines. I know we've got that one there, but I just feel like there's one more that kind of wants to come out. Chemistry. So I've been getting this quite a lot lately. There is a strong magnetic attraction here, so this is a big pull that you feel for each other. There's a lot of sexual chemistry as well, so I feel like when you two do kind of meet up and have this face-to-face conversation, or finally get to see each other again, there's going to be such chemistry that it's going to be really hard to contain. You're literally just going to be like overwhelmed with kind of like passion and love and really just want to kind of like get stuck in, basically. I'm sure you can work out what I mean. Okay. For some reason they want me to use my little unicorn cards. That's why. Okay, water. This is about being healthy. Okay, no, they're saying you need to make sure that you look after yourself. So make sure that you do drink a lot of water, make sure you stay hydrated, really look after your body now, cleanse yourself, make sure that you are fully prepared and ready, because things are going to start happening quickly, I feel. What other messages do we have? Teamwork. You are working together now, so in the 5D, like, you are really working together now to bring this relationship about. I'm just going to ask for a card for the rest of this week, and 2 want to come out. Let go of stress and imagine. So this is about letting go of those control issues, letting this unfold naturally. And what would you see, feel, think and hear if your wish came true? Because it is going to come true, so start imagining it. You know, feel like you're already in a relationship, you know, feel like it's already happening. That's how manifestation works, basically. You kind of attract what you align your thoughts with. So you imagine that all of this is coming true. You're really going to kind of like help move this along. I'm going to have a card now for the week after. So we're going to look at going into next week. What have we got? This is my relationship card here in my unicorn deck. It's the share card. When you share, everyone feels happy. And there's so much purity in this card. It just feels like love to me coming from this card. So yeah, going into next week, I feel like there's going to be, for some of you, there are going to be starting a new relationship, starting a new cycle. There's going to be some kind of conversation that gets this moving first, though. There's going to be a conversation that takes place, and then you can really start moving towards each other, towards this relationship, because you both know it's happening. So they're saying to me that you both know the outcome of this is a relationship. You're going to be together because you're destined to be together, and you both feel this unconditional love. So if it's going to happen, you know, it's really time to start moving towards it. Why put it off any longer? If you both feel this unconditional love and this pull for each other, there is no point denying this connection anymore. Now is as good a time as any, basically, to start this. Angel answer cards. I'm not going to ask a question. We're going to see what comes out. Do I really want to take all of these? No. Okay. I'm going to take that one because that was the one that flew out. The others kind of came out together. If you believe. So this is about if you truly believe that your dreams can come true, they will come true. But it starts with belief, with believing. Get more information. So for some of you, this is about still learning, you know, continue on your spiritual path. So make sure that as you come close to union, you don't kind of stop learning, stop developing, you know, keep going, because you're doing a great job and you've got so much to share. All these cards keep flying out. Okay, they want me to ask a question. Let's see. I'm going to ask about the beginning of these relationships. You know, do we see kind of like the beginnings of twins coming into union happening within the next couple of weeks? Romance. A year from now. So I feel like they're saying to me within a year from now your romantic situation is going to have completely changed. Lots of you are going to start coming into union, and I feel like within a year, within a year I feel like most twins are going to be in union. I do feel that happening. So within a year from now, there is going to be a complete change of energy in the collective, and you are going to be coming into union, and most twins are going to be together in a relationship. Okay, just going to pull some guidance. So we've got the rest of this week, and then we will look at the week after. So the rest of this week, improving health, be assertive. So this is about, you know what your heart desires, you know what you want, be assertive. Okay, they're saying even with your angels and your guides, be assertive. Tell them what you want, tell them what you don't want, and let them kind of like work to make it happen. There is still some improving health here, so there's still some you know, healing to take place that is necessary. And going into next week, what do we have? It's up to you. So this is about there are decisions that need to be made. So this is about nothing being set in stone. So it completely depends on what you and your twin flame kind of like decide. What you... Okay, they're saying basically, you know, this is going to happen when it happens, but you need to just make a decision to continue on your path, and the two of you are going to decide when the time is right. The angels are kind of like step back a little bit now. They're letting you two kind of like let this situation unfold naturally. But helpful people, so straight away I'm getting that they are here. So if you need to call upon them, do call upon them, because they are here to help. Okay, for some reason they're telling me to go back to my tarot, but we're going to use the mini tarot. So we'll see why I'm being guided to these. So I'm just going to keep this for the rest of this week. What we can expect to see for Friday the 29th and the rest of this week. Remembering that Mercury also goes direct. Okay, the masculines here, are really, in fact you're both really protected. You see the rain's trying to pour down, but the umbrella's up, so you are being protected now from any kind of negativity that's coming in. That's because you've completely kind of like transformed. You're in a new place and you really are just being protected and sheltered. There's so much kind of like love around you. And we've got the King of Pentacles, so the Divine Masculines are really kind of stepping up into this King energy. And let's see what this King has to offer this week. Or is it just that he is stepping up this week? What does this King have to offer? The Emperor card, taking back control. Notice how this is a boot, which means he's moving. What is he moving towards? His Queen of Cups, his feminine. This week, this masculine is feeling very stable, very grounded, very kind of like ready for action here with this Emperor card. They're really ready to kind of bring this connection together now. And we've got the Lovers. Wow. For some of you this week, there is going to be a complete start in like a new relationship, or like just making way towards that, you know. I feel like they're saying don't focus too much on labels, so don't focus on being a couple or boyfriend, girlfriend. A relationship is a bond between two people, and that is what is starting. So it doesn't mean that they're going to come back and ask you to be their partner as such. It means this relationship is beginning and developing, so let it kind of unfold naturally. The rest will come, and it's going to happen quite quickly when it does come. Yeah, your seeds are ready. And everything's balanced now. Yeah, okay. So we've got here Seven of Pentacles. And straight away I'm just getting for this is that everything has kind of like blossomed now. It's grown. And yep, you're ready for... you're ready to kind of see the results of this now, you know, see these physical results, because it's been kind of like you felt it energetically for a long time, but now it's time to actually see the results of this. And this Temperance card, you know, this is for those of you who are very balanced, and the energy is balanced between you, and that's what's bringing about this new start. I'm seeing here this full moon, so by the next full moon, so April the 17th, there is going to be a lot happening, a lot of positivity. We're going to have the start of a new relationship. So by the next full moon, lots of you are going to be, I don't want to say in union because I don't want to get everyone's hopes up, but well on your way, let's put it that way. And the Knight of Wands. So your masculine is going to be rushing back towards you with all this passion, all this love. Literally just rushing back in. Okay, we're just going to see if any more want to come out. Now is the time to really nurture yourself, because you've been on this journey. Yeah, we've got a really solid foundation being built here with the Four of Pentacles, and get ready to take a leap of faith. So that's all I'm going to take for these ones. So with the Eight of Cups here, this is about really looking after yourself, kind of like giving yourself all the love, all the care you need. They're saying straight away to me that unconditional love kind of like comes from within first. So firstly you need to kind of like love yourself, and that's when you'll attract the love, like the romantic love that you desire. You're coming out of your shell now, so this is the masculine emerging from his shell, coming out of his hermit mode, getting ready to take a leap of faith. We've got the Four of Pentacles again. So for some of you, I know it's the end of the month, which means payday. So for some of you, the masculines have been hiding away in their shell because things haven't been balanced financially, and now they're balancing out. And that's what's really kind of like helping them step into this King of Pentacles. Pentacles is all about, yep, stability, security, but also like financial situations of the material world. So the masculines have been kind of like waiting for this to happen, and now as they kind of feel more financially stable and secure, that's when they're going to take a leap of faith towards this new relationship. Okay, we're just going to pull some message cards. Okay, they want me to go back to these tarot. I don't know why. We'll see what comes out. Okay, I'm specifically being told to ask for this weekend. So what is this weekend going to bring for you? A choice is being made this weekend. All these feelings of kind of like being left out in the cold, they are going away, and we've got the King of Pentacles, so they literally just want to show me this confirmation. So before there might have been two choices, and these two choices were literally maybe like stay or leave, you know, work through these problems or walk away. And here they walked away, but they walked away with you know, a guide, so kind of like their higher self protecting them, the divine. They had some kind of like protections. Even they felt like they were alone on this, but they weren't. So as they walked away, they were still being looked after and like helped along, and now they're in this King of Pentacles energy. Let's see what this King of Pentacles wants to offer this weekend. Page of Wands, King of Wands, Death card again, and the Nine of Cups again. Yeah, this king really wants to communicate because he feels so much passion now. He's been through his transformation, ready for his wish fulfillment, coming out of his hermit mode. So they want me to use these decks just to kind of like literally confirm everything, because we've got the Four of Pentacles as well. Coming out of their hermit mode because they have found this security, this stability. There's a solid foundation being built for you. They are getting ready now to turn around and look at what else there is. So here we have someone who's very sad, focused on the cups that have fallen down. This, straight away I'm being told, if they're getting ready to turn around, look at the cups in front of them and bring about this truth, this new beginning. It's literally being manifested. We've got the Magician card here and the Seven of Wands. They are so focused on returning to you. Some of you have literally manifested this relationship. You know, you have really kind of like, it's been on your mind all the time, and you've been wishing for it to happen, and it is about to happen. For some of you as soon as this weekend, for others in the next couple of weeks. It's not going to be long. Okay, messages from your twin flame. I'm not going to take them because they all came out together. Messages from your twin. You're the light guiding me home. The best is yet to come. I will propose to you. I said I feel like marriage is coming through quite quickly. I want to kiss you. You're the light in my darkness. I love you to the moon and back. I visited you last night and held you in my arms. Stop overthinking, because I'm closer than you think. And on the bottom we've got stay grounded. They are closer than you think. They're not going to, you know, I keep saying they are going to surprise you, and you're like, well, how are they going to surprise me when I know that it's coming? But you don't know the exact moment it's going to happen. So when this happens, it is going to happen quite quickly, quite unexpectedly, take you by surprise, and then you're just going to start moving towards this new relationship very quickly. And ultimately we do have a proposal coming in, so I do feel like things are going to move so quickly now. You're going to really kind of like deepen your relationship, and this connection is going to become stronger and stronger, and you're going to really just want to come together with that commitment. Just start your kind of like happy life together, your forever kind of like marriage, family, living together. You know, that is where this is going. Okay, hopefully that's been helpful. Let me know if you've got any questions.